fighting spirit, but not enough. Not enough because he's not got support. And if we look at that high point of the first half, it'll only be the raiding superbness of Mangesh Sonawane. And of course, few tackle points of Thane Humpy Heroes. But yeah, Mangesh, this anti-block was an eye to watch out for, but I'm still waiting for Chinmay Gaurav's jump. If that is not in this package, I will say Jamshed, come on, wake up. I'm sure Jamshed has put that package in. The jump, this is all fine. We am still waiting for that 4-pointer raid of Chinmay Gaurav jumping over the defender. No, yeah, this is again Dhule trying to put up some fire. Yeah, this is what it is. This is what it is. Wow, fabulous. Jump, escapes the second line of defense, and I haven't seen a successful jump than that. Very well done, Jamshed, TVS operator. As I'm Navin Chaudhary, alongside with me is Ryan. Ryan, if Dhule has to come back, first of all, they'll have to keep this man out, Mangesh Sonawane. Right. How do you keep him out? Dry him up for points. Just dry him up for points. That's really needed. And if you don't dry him up for points, he will keep on coming at you. Yeah, this is Gaurav Patil. Of course, he's just coming to
bonus point, Thane.
And he's stolen away a bonus. And Mitesh Kadam needs to fire. He has to bring up a raid point in every raid, at least one.
Yes, that's how he will give confidence to his other raiders as he successfully gets one more point, and he will need a lot more of that because his team is still down by 20. Wow, what a big lead. Did you realize that, Naveen?
Yeah, never. There you saw, as Yash Boyer never realized what Mitesh Kadam did. That was a weak-hearted attempt from that right corner. A 20-point lead, yes, but now these are the things. The defender going to attack the raider.
Just number 4 out.
And it is just Kaustubh Shinde. He's come from the bench. And look at what Maloji Bhonsle is doing. He's just giving opportunities for all the bench players. And Narendra Kher should just stop attracting the raiders. See, why do they call them defenders? Very simple. Even in hockey and football, have you ever seen a quarterback or a back going and attacking the goalpost? But this is proper on that right cover. They get their point really well. See, if you need to attack with some plan, and that is what the right cover defender did. I think it was Ahmad Inamdar again.
Defense for a reason.
Yeah.
Mangesh Sonawane has come in and he's gotten 13 raid points, which means he's just one shy of Dhule's total points. And it's been Mangesh Sonawane all throughout. Dhule has not found an answer or a solution to this man. And if they do that, as Naveen said, they could possibly get into the game. And that's not a solution to Mangesh. That is not a solution. That is a gift.
Just number 8 and 7 out.
Yeah, and he overtakes Dhule's overall score. And Rakesh Patil and Mukesh Paradi, the captain. See again, what the issue was, the defense is going to attack the offense. The defense is going in and attacking the raider. And out of the 15 points what Mangesh Sonawane has got, you know what, Ryan, I think 10 of them would have come where the advanced tackle from the defenders would have gone wasted. It would have been an unsuccessful tackle with the advanced tackles. That's why he would have got those 15 raid points.
Kaustubh Shinde steps in for Thane and looking confident. Kaustubh Shinde getting the points once again.
Thane.
2 more
Just
points.
12 and
Dhule have to sort a lot of things right now.
Yeah, see, when you've got the hand touch on that left corner, what was necessary for Vaibhav Jadhav to go in and shoulder tap Kaustubh Shinde on his way back? Now, wow, Jayavardhan Girase has been impressive. He says, I will go into the lobby. I am the last man standing. I've got you on that right corner. So, somehow, Yash Boyer has to go
1
out.
point today.
And they want a review.
Wow. Please come.
They have gone for the review. Look confident. Look very confident. They refrained back. They refrained back from a review. Now, when they have gone for the review, they should have taken it, or rather, the referee shouldn't have allowed for a refrain.
Yeah, well, going for something and hesitating. I think that's what
Let us
Pune
say
district has been.
1
They've
point,
gone in
Thane.
for the tackles
Jersey
and
number
then they
3
just
out.
don't complete what they're going for, and that's why they're losing points like this. And Thane is
Yeah.
continuing to dominate this game. And I think this is what we expected of Thane. Definitely not what we expected of Dhule, because I for sure expect a fight. Whenever a bottom-seeded team goes up against one of the powerhouses, I always expect a huge fight. I mean,
Yeah, see, that fight was scripted nicely from Devar than Girase, but that is what experience is, isn't it? It's the difference between whether you're really smart or really. What was
Let
that?
out. 1 plus to 3
was
points,
that?
Thane. All
The
out.
defender wanted
Dhule.
to, have a ride back home on the radar. That's what it looked like.
All
He
in.
was just stuck under him. What's that? Yeah, I remember my
Substitution.
maternal
Dhule.
uncle taking me on his
14
back
in.
when I was very young.
81 out.
That reminded me of that. So yeah, just
right,
going
this
back to
camel
what.
game.
Yeah, a little bit of a camel ride. Yeah. Yeah, just going back to that, Devar than Girase's inexperience. He was raiding so nicely. He was raiding well. He was getting his points. He made the team survive. But in that super tackle, was it necessary for him to go first for the attack? Wasn't necessary at all, isn't it? Now see Nikhil Boyd, so cool and calm, comes in, think he's got the
Bonus
bonus.
point, Thane.
Yes, he goes back. And it's entire bench now on the mat now, Ryan. Prathamesh Bale Kundri is on, Yesh Boyer is on, Kaustubh Shinde is on, Nikhil Boyer is on. So it's the bench versus the playing 7 of Dhule.
Oh wow, a
Let out
spectacular
the
dash
ball.
there.
1 point, Thane.
And you can see the disappointment in the Raiders' face when he was out. A beautiful dash. Just take a look at it, the way he ran in, powerful, and ensured there's no way for the Raider to escape those.
Sir.
Yeah, and it's a solo tackle. And look who's gone for it. Nikhil Boyer. As you're saying, he's from the bench. And look at that strategy of going for the dash. Go for the lower
Let us
half
say
of the body on the
1
mid-rib.
point, Thane.
And not like
Just
this.
number 12 out.
Definitely not like this.
Yeah, and they just have only 3 tackle points, and that's the reason as to why they're struggling in this entire game. A lot of defensive errors, a lot of miscommunication between the players as well, because we see a lot of them. I noticed one thing, Dhule's defense, it's all individual plays. There's no team plays that's coming in. There's no 2 players looking at each other, ensuring that, they're going to cover up for each other. It's just those individual parts, and individual
Let us
part
say
here from Vishal.
1
has gotten
point,
them a
Dhule.
point.
Jersey number 8 out.
Yeah. Vishal Shinde also from the bench. He's come in and he's taken off Nikhil Boyer. And the moment of brilliance is this pass. That slight pause and going under the arms. Wow, Vishal Shinde. Can you show up that brilliance? Can you hold up that brilliance for the remaining 13 minutes? Then we will, remaining 12 minutes rather, we will have a real fight back. See, yes, you said a right point. Now
Let
the
her out.
Raider himself
1 point,
gone in
Dhule.
and got in the covers of the arms of Rakesh Patil. See,
yes,
Rakesh
it's
Patil was two-minded again. But then Sonawane missing his footwork, I think. See, yeah, right point from you, Ryan. No combination, no eye-to-eye contact, no combination from the defenders, no plan. Yeah, that's very evidently seen. And that's been the problem for Dhule Chola Veerans. As once again, Vishal Shinde, who put up that brilliance, gone in, and now showing the back to the midline is inexperience. I know this lad is
Let
very
her out.
young. I know he will
1
learn
point,
the
Thane.
tricks of the trade, but he is learning the hard way.
Oh yes,
Jersey number
he
20.
will learn the
Please
hard
come.
way. And wow, that is a powerful defensive
Jersey number 20.
piece.
Green
And,
card. Neck
there we
holding.
go. A green card has been issued for neck holding. You can never hold the
Yeah.
neck of a player in Kabaddi, otherwise you're penalized in the form of a green card. And Naveen, do you like the concept of cards and removing, ejecting a player of a game? What do you have to say on that in regard with sports?
See, for me, it has to be more stricter. I know a green card once has is been given to a Kabaddi player and then that's forgotten, or rather that's not come back in the 40 minutes. Unlike football or hockey, where you have a count of the green card because it's a 90-minute long game. And Ahmad Inamdar says, okay,
1 point,
I
Dhule.
want
Jersey
to give
number
a
18
green
out.
card or a red card to Mitesh Kadam, but he himself has got some yellow cards to go for his name. So yeah, the cards are good, but for me, see, already there are a lot of rules that prohibits a defender from stopping a raider. There are some rules, but why I'm saying it has to be a little more stricter is because the count of green cards should continue from match to match. Oh, he wanted to turn the pages around. Kaustuv Shinde, but he's being tackled out.
1 point, Dhule.
Good combination tackle now coming into play, Ryan. This is what was missing. See, the left cover initiates, and then the right corner comes into the support of Narendra Khair. Good combination. So because it is just a 40-minute game, it just flies off in the wink of an eye. You need to have the count of green cards and see if the same player had got a green card, say yesterday, day before, because daily they are playing the matches. And when you have the count of the green card, the next green card, say 2 green cards, the next can be yellow. That's a proper ankle hold from Gaurav Patil.
1 point, Thane.
Do you think that will solve some means and methods, or do you think that's too
Time
hard?
out, Thane.
I'm not. I think it would definitely solve. We can talk on this after we listen to what the coaches have to say.
Yeah. As Mangesh Sonawane, he's got his Super 10. This is how he's gone about his business. Fabulous work. I think why we are not getting the audio is because I think once again Maloji Bhonsle has not come into talk. It's the other coach who's not having the mic who's coming to talk. Listen, again, we are all trying to put up a good production. We are trying to make you guys the hero. You guys need to support us. That's the big request from the commentary box. If you go in and talk without the mic on, what is the point? You are not being covered on the frame. You are not being covered on the camera.
1 point, Thane.
You are
Jersey
not
number
being
7
highlighted.
out.
Very good kick. He is happy with that kick. Come on. As a raider, yeah, you can be happy, but as a co-player, that was a kick on the face. Once again for Vaibhav Patil on that left corner. Oh my God! Unfortunate, Ryan. Very unfortunate. Do you accept that it was unfortunate
1
for
point,
him?
Thane.
I mean, the defense just seemed brilliant. The way both of them, they came from the same side. I mean, both of them came from different sides at the same time, so it was quite coordinated as well. So 50-50.
Yeah, 50-50, but he slipped. He slipped on his footwork. Devardhan Girase, poor lad, he was raiding well, but yeah, you can't complain when you are against a pack of lions who are trying to attack you. Fabulous backhold! I love this. This is Vishal Shinde.
1 point,
He's done well. The first line of defense misses out, but Vishal Shinde comes in and has the backhold.
Yes, powerful hold there. The first one, initial one wasn't, but the second one was so good, almost equivalent to a suplex, as we love to see. And right now, 20-51. And talking on the green cards, Naveen, I feel yes, it should be carried over. Needs to be valid over the next games as well. Like how we've seen in football, even the yellow cards can prove to be expensive for you over the next 2 games. And since we have a league or a tournament system like this, it will be very much valid, and it can add on a lot more of, pressure and a little more of strategy coming in.
Yeah, and also not just for players, and even for coaches. I'm sorry, their experience, their way of play of Kabaddi, their thinking can be anything.
2 points,
once
Thane.
again,
Jersey number 8
gets
and
a
4
couple
out.
of more points because of the defensive errors. But whatever the game needs, see, nobody is bigger than the game.
Red.
Isn't it? That should be the call for anybody. It's okay you've played 18 years of Kabaddi, it's okay you've played 20 years of Kabaddi, but still please follow the production guidelines. Please follow what the production team is trying to put across, because it's for your good, isn't it? If the audio guy is coming and filling you up with the audio, do you ever think the audio guy is taken on the frame and shown it to the world? Or is it you who will be on the frame and putting it out your brilliances? So that the talent scouts, they are coming here not just for the players, isn't it? They are even coming for the coaches. You can be an assistant coach, you can be a coach of a franchisee, you
Strategic
can
timeout.
build your own career. Now, everything of those things are getting lost as we get into the Lendin club strategic timeout.
मी काय म्हणतो फक्त
Let's
आहे ना
listen to
20-25
Molaji
सेकंदापर्यंत.
Bhonsle now, very clearly at least. As the investment has to be like Mangesh. That's what you will be saying. If you do a Mangesh Sonamane kind of investment, you will get a 12% return. That's what you will be telling them.
कुठं तू राहा ना उभा मारू दे ना त्याला डीप मारू दे ना या आहेत ना मग नंतर पुढं कव्हर दोन मग मस्त रे. आज तर डायरेक्ट टेन्शन सोडून मार बिंदास बोनसला बी ट्राय करतो बोनस मारू शकतो तू बरं का.
Oh, very good. Very, very good.
Kalchi
See, when you have a supportive coach like this, correction, that was Jitendra Thakre. When you have a supportive coach like Jitendra Thakre, what is your problem? He says, bindas maro, tension nako, bindas maro, get the bonus. He says, Raiders, go out there, make something for yourself. Fabulous words, Jitendra Saab. And unlike the other unit, I don't understand why I keep on saying this. Yeah, the green card should also be given to the coaches if they don't follow production rules and guidelines. Now, I know I'm okay if they are playing at the backyard of their house or of their street or wherever, but this is Karanti Jodh Mahila Pratishthan Yuva Kabaddi series. It's big, it's massive, it's live on fan court, and when you don't take whatever the team is trying to tell you, you should be awarded the green card. Like the previous way, where the coach of Nandurbar Himalayan Stars in the previous game, Bajrang Pardesi, was all furious on the legal team. Listen, there is 40 minutes only. The clock has run down. The on-match umpires have decided the match is over. And Bajrang Pardesi was going shouting all guns over against the referees. I wonder for what. And so much, that's what I was telling you, even in that match, that at least half of that kind of aggression, that if he's got to play against the players or speak to the players like Omkar Gade and everybody, they would have won the match, Raj.
Right.
Instead of, getting furious on the legal team.
Right. Often we've seen instances like that happen in sport, and it's bound to happen. But yes, the penalization is very important. We've seen a lot of instances across many sports where suspensions take place, and even in one of the prominent, the top tier football league, one of the coaches encouraged his team to walk off the pitch, and he's been handed a 10-match ban. So,
absolutely,
yep,
that's what I say.
We need the disciplinary committees to come in.
Yeah, I mean,
1 point, Dhule. Jersey number 18
forget
out.
disciplinary committee, forget all any other communities, Ryan. They see, I know that is there for the existence and on paper. But everybody should understand,
Substitution.
the game is bigger than everybody. The game is like mother. See, for me, cricket, kabaddi, everything is like mother for me.
7 out.
That is what is giving us our food today. That is what is giving us our fame, name, whatever we are is because of the game, isn't it? And when you don't respect that game, what else are you expecting? What else are you respecting? Kaustubh Shinde comes in for a do-or-die raid under 5 minutes. Hasty tackle as expected once again from that
1
left
point,
corner.
Thane. Jersey number 12 out.
Yeah, this is the unit that I'm worried of. This is the unit I'm worried of. I wonder who even is Maloji Bhonsle in that outlet. Because one man is with the mic who does not come on to talk. One man without the mic comes to talk in. As Mitesh Kadam has scored a super 10. One bright spot again for Dhule. Sola Virens is only this
1
lad.
point, Dhule. Jersey number 17 out.
I think we can put out a missing poster about a missing mic and possibly
I will say
find
guess.
it as
No, I
Alright,
would say guess the
also
man.
works.
Yeah, guess the man. But forget, they're
a
not missing.
treasure hunt competition per se.
Yeah, they're not missing. They are in action. Let them be in action. They are happy to speak about them. They are happy to get into their thinking. They are happy to promote them. That's why we are here. They are happy to promote the players. That's why we are here. It's all for their well and good. See, when somebody understands that, Ryan, you don't have to have any committee. You don't have to have guards. You don't have to have green, yellow, red, whatever cards. Forget all that. Forget all of that. Yeah, and speak about cards under 3 minutes as this game again is going the Thane's way, and they will very clearly go on the top of the points table. I just read an article in the morning. If you remember who was being headbutted from Sudan, that man has come out and spoken why was he headbutted. Did you read that article?
1 point, Thane.
No, I've not read the article, but I know Mr. Mako Matrazi is the one who was headbutted, and I would love to
Yeah.
hear the story, Naveen.
He's come out and told it himself. Today in the morning I got that article. You know the reason why he was headbutted is because the man who was headbutted spoke about a family member of the day. I will not say who, what, when, how, where. He just asked for one of the family member, and you should understand what
1
does
point
ask
today.
mean. He asked for one of the family member, and Zidane was furious. That's the article.
I mean,
And after so many years,
Right.
that secret has come out. And that too from
yeah,
the man
well,
who
the
got it.
aspects.
I think
wow, I
he
mean,
took a lot of
we had the
pride.
privilege.
Did I say 1 point
No,
Dhule?
yeah, sorry,
Jersey number
Ran,
20
I'll-
out.
I'll get your comments, but yeah, I think one of the funny line that I'm remembering is I think he took a time to recover from that headbutt onto his stomach. I think now he's realized what happened. I think he was blacked out for so many years, is it?
Yeah, I think he's matured into a different person. Like, I think a few years back, he was part of the Chennai franchise of the top football league in India. He did play
Yeah.
the person who got headbutted, and he was also the coach for them. So he's matured into a very different person. So yes, I wouldn't be surprised to see him come out. And this is it's a constant way of instigating that is done in sport. And I had actually written a paper recently on sports psychology, and I do hope it gets published. And I would definitely go to you as a beautiful piece of defending takes place.
Did I say 2 points Dhule?
Oh, yeah, it was
Number
beautiful
8
to start off.
and 15 out.
But that was not a right way of tackling outside the block line. So much so that you're trying to put the Raiders' confidence so much down. No, that is Mohammad Kaif Sheikh. He puts his right leg across and not a right angle to attack. Nikhil Boyer has to spend some time on the bench. Yeah, you've written a paper. My God, you've written. It's going to get published. Yeah, I'm sure. All the best. Let that happen. But what is it all about?
It's all the aspects of psychology revolving around sport from A to Z. You know, you have a lot of ways how
Bonus point, Thane.
people instigate each other. Sometimes how they have family issues, or they have external pressure that influences their game. So a lot of aspects coming in, and I had the chance of doing it with a professor.
Let us
Because I was
say
research
1
assistant
point
as
Dhule.
here.
Jersey number
2
3
more
out.
points. Dhule getting a good rating front right now, and looks like Thane might concede an all-out as we head into the end of this game.
Yeah, I don't think so. They will do anything of that sort. I think Ryan. Yeah, last man standing. Ahmad Inamdar, last raid of the match. He will not be tackled out. He will say, okay, 56 is our point. We don't want that all-out tag against us. Look at that confidence. He's just staring at the clock. He's very clear. Chants the Kabaddi chant. Goes back. Big victory for Thane Humpy Heroes. I think it's the name that has been getting to all the teams. Goes on top of the points table, the Humpy Heroes. Dhule Cholavirans, once again succumbing to a loss. They have a good coach, they have a good unit, but the defenders should forget to attack the Raiders. They should first understand the meaning of defense, and then the psychology of it, as Ryan was speaking about. Yes, instigating, intimidating. How do you come out of it? It's all psychology in sports. And for that, you really need to have a very, very matured brain, and more importantly than a healthy and strong body. If you have a strong mind, that will take you places in sports. That's very, very apt, isn't it, Ryan?
Yes, and shout out to the Yuva Kabaddi series. A platform like this for these young lads at this stage of their career will definitely shape a much better mental perspective for all of them, because a lot of maturity playing matches like this at this level with look at the setup of this. It's at that highest of professionalism. So the players are getting that sort. They are also becoming professional along with this. As we look at the highlights of such plays, all of it professional. So if you look at the Yuva Kabaddi series, you see professionalism all throughout, and that's a key aspect here in sport today, Naveen.
Yeah, few bright spots I should call off. Yeah, Thane, of course, all way around, it's been fabulous. 38 rate points, even more than the entire Dhule score. It's all for Mangesh Sonavane's brilliance once again. And yeah, see, few bright spots I want to highlight on for Dhule is one, Vishal Shinde. He's got some raiding skills that has to be honed and nourished. And then Kef Sheikh, he's done well in the raiding department. Jayvardhan Girase should forget that he's a raider. Correction, he's a defender. He should give up that right corner position. He should train more for raiding. And others can come in and pick up that defensive skills. But he's a very, very good raider. Jayvardhan Girase, he's short, he's agile, he's quick, and he can escape the blocks. He can escape the dashes very soon. So let's see if Dhule can work on some of those points, as Mangesh Sonawane has expected. Once again, 100% strike rate. Wow! Yesterday he came up with another humongous performance, and today he's put out another Super 10. Vignesh Chaudhary did not strike today because yesterday he played well. But yeah, Narendra Kher, I think this is one more bright spot for Dhule.
Oh yes, Narendra Kher, bright spot indeed. 9 tackles, 4 tackle points. No super tackle, but yes, they were struggling on the tackling front, and he's gotten 4 tackle points himself. And I think they got just 7. But we will take a look at what's happened so far today, Easter Sunday, where Nandurbar district started off a game where they lost by just 1 point to Ratnagiri. And the match we just witnessed where Dhule district Thane district went over the Dhule district, winning the game 28-56. Pure dominance shown by Thane once again. And we have 2 more matches coming in. Will be Nashik district going up against Mumbai, and the last game of the day will be Nanded versus Parbhani.
Yeah, Parbhani and Nanded to watch out for. And yeah, next game Nashik versus Mumbai on this. Right, it's a Sunday. That's it for sports. There's nothing called a special Sunday, non-Sunday, this Sunday, because we are here for all other communities, everybody watching the game. Sports is a sports, Ryan, come on. It's just a Sunday game, and it's a lovely game that we will be concentrating on. Nashik versus Mumbai. I am Navin Shori signing off, and come back soon for this post-match presentation, and then see you soon at 2:30.